Welcome to Little City, Big Voices, a podcast where we share the real stories of those who love, empower, and champion children and adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities and mental health challenges. These are the voices of a community united by compassion, driven by purpose, and deeply committed to creating a world where everyone belongs. I'm your host, Rich Bobby, CEO of Little City. Little City's vision is to provide a place where everyone can feel included in their community, have someone they can call a friend, and continuously learn and build new skills. On episode 7 of Little City Big Voices, we'll be talking with Howard, a Little City resident and participant in our employment services program, where the team works every day to help people with disabilities build their job skills and connect with employers in the community. We're also joined by Sarah Sanariz, Howard's job coach, who can help fill in details about Howard's employment journey. Stay with us. It's going to be a great conversation about inclusion, dignity, and the power of meaningful work. Well, Howard, welcome to Little City Big Voices. Sarah, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, so excited to talk with you, Howard, and learn more about you and who you are and what you do. So can you tell us about who are you, Howard? Tell us more about you.
Work at the Cheesecake Factory. I fold napkins and roll silverware for the bar.
Nice.
Yeah, and last week I folded 10 bags of napkins.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of bags, Howard. Wow. So how did you first get interested in working at the Cheesecake Factory?
Pam Mori was my job developer.
Okay. And what did she do with you to help prepare you for this job?
She trained me.
She trained you?
Yeah.
Do you remember what sort of things you practiced to get trained and ready for this job?
Folding napkins.
Okay.
I practiced that, rolling silverware.
And before the Cheesecake Factory, because I know you've worked at a couple of different places, do you remember the first place you worked?
Twin Orchard,
What's Twin Orchard?
a country club.
Okay. And so they golfed there?
Polishing water glass, setting up the deck, carrying water glasses out to the restaurant on a tray was not an easy task.
That's got to be really challenging.
Because
Yeah.
I was like dropping water. You could sanitize the glasses in sanitizing water, but never put the glasses in like scalding hot water because it makes the glass brittle and it will crack.
I did not know that. Really? So they taught you that about the glass?
The
and
water
yeah.
has to be warm.
Okay.
Because several times when I was polishing glass, the glasses will break.
Oh, wow. So how did you practice carrying the
Glasses.
Yeah, because at some point it sounds like they stopped breaking, or did they always break every time you carried them?
Well, I put water in that it wasn't like scalding hot.
So
Okay.
how were you able to carry the tray without breaking them?
Very carefully.
It sounds like they trained you on
Yeah.
how to handle it. So you're carrying, were they in a dish or like a big plate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
sometimes they'll have me like help set up for dinner.
All right. So while you were there, did you make any new friends?
I made some international friends.
International friends?
Friends that
Wow.
don't like live in the United States.
Wow. Because I had some conversations some time ago with the club manager there at Twin Orchard Country Club, and they were saying that you were a celebrity there. You know what
Yeah.
that means?
Yeah.
That you were friendly, and they were making like a lot of folks look forward to you coming to work and enjoyed working with you. And so when you came to work, what were you doing? Like what led to all these people feeling like, hey, Howard's here and we're so excited to see him? Do you remember what you did?
I'm just a friendly person.
You're just a friendly person. So if you had to describe Howard, what does a typical day look like for you? When you wake up, like what's your routine?
Take a shower, get ready for work, schedule my pace right for the next day.
So how do you get to the Cheesecake Factory?
I take a pace bus.
Okay. So you do all this on your own?
Yeah.
Wow. That's impressive. How did you learn how to schedule the pace and get to your correct destination at the right time so you don't miss the bus or if it's too soon or too late, especially in the cold.
I get a reminder call from Pace.
Oh, you do? Okay. Do you do you set up Pace by using your phone and calling? Or
Yeah,
okay, so you call this line and then it sets up the pace for you and you do all this on your own.
yeah.
Wow, that's impressive, Howard. Where else have you worked before? Because you said you worked at Twin Orchard. Was there somewhere else?
I worked at the YMCA in Palatine.
I believe you were working at Twin Lakes at 2017, and then maybe around 2018 maybe is when you were working at YMCA?
2018.
2018. And what were you doing at the YMCA?
I was sanitizing the machines. I was cleaning the exercise equipment. I was vacuuming the floors.
So keeping the place nice and clean.
Yeah, I was mopping the floors. But the only time I could work is when everybody's like gone.
How did you stay awake? Because at 1 a.m., that's really late, Howard.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's late.
I don't know.
Okay. Do you drink coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
okay.
I
That's what
and
I'm
then
wondering.
and
So what sort of activities do you do at your day program?
we go to we're going to feed my sheep, but I think they closed that down.
Feed my sheep?
So what did you do at Feed My Sheep? Do you remember what you guys do?
We packaged up bread.
Wow, so you were helping volunteer at Feed My Sheep
Yeah.
so
We
that you could
do
help
this
other people?
Yeah, we do desserts and stuff.
Oh, wow. Well, that's really, that's commendable for you, Howard. The fact that you're helping out and helping out in the community, and especially helping other people.
Yeah.
You seem like a natural helper. So it sounds like at Little City, you are really involved with a lot of things from volunteering.
I know that you were involved in a lot of sports here too, right? You were doing a lot of basketball. What other sports are you in for Special
I
Olympics?
was doing basketball, powerlifting.
And I believe you've won medals
Yeah,
in Special Olympics. Which sports have you won medals in?
lifting, track and field.
Man.
Believe it, I deadlifted 235.
Whoa. 235?
Mm,
Oh my gosh. That's a lot of training that you had to do to lift that kind of weight.
yeah.
So how many days a week do you train?
Was it every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday from 3 to 4 o'clock.
Wow. You've won so many medals. I'm just curious if you know how many you've won. 'Cause every time I see you, Howard, I run into you and I hear about the next medal that you won in Special
Probably
Olympics.
1,000.
1,000? It seems like that for sure. Wow. So what event are you training for now with Special Olympics?
I'm doing basketball.
Basketball? And I have to believe you're probably super busy at the Cheesecake Factory,
Yeah,
especially with the holidays coming up,
yeah.
because they're always busy there. So how many hours do you work right now at the Cheesecake Factory?
Right now?
Yeah.
20.
20 hours a week? That's impressive. You are working there independently, from what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I know Sarah, Howard doesn't have a job coach going with him, or
He
did he at
does
one
not.
point?
So he has successfully worked there for about 6 years. So he was able to 5 years, my apologies. They were able to provide him with a job coach to be able to train him on how to be successful at work. And then since I'm assuming you've been working there for a couple months for 90 days. So once we feel successful for him to be able to complete that on his own, he's able to create those natural resources. So he can always find like a manager to talk to or maybe like a coworker if he has any other questions, and they're more willing to be able to support him in any way that he can. So
Right.
Howard has been able to show that he is very successful at Cheesecake Factory,
Mhm.
that he no longer needs a job coach from us to be able to provide that support.
Because you have such a busy schedule. What do you do for fun, Howard?
Video
Video
games,
games?
So what other things you do besides video games?
movies,
What kind of movies do you like?
action.
Action movies?
I got a Stars subscription on my Prime account.
Okay.
But all that other stuff I had to cancel because I didn't wanna
There's a lot of money. It adds
um,
up. Oh, yeah. A lot of those subscriptions
I
add
didn't
up.
wanna I just got the Netflix with ads, and I got Spotify with ads because I got sick and tired of them taking money out of my account.
Yeah. Yeah. You're making some wise financial decisions from what it sounds like. If you could give somebody advice, because you're very successful, you've accomplished so many things in your
Oh,
life and accomplished things even to this day, what advice would you give somebody else?
did you go ahead?
Yeah, I guess I'll rephrase it. Like, what advice would you give somebody else to be as successful as you have been?
Do better? I don't know.
Do better?
Yeah.
So Howard has been very successful at day program. I know that cooking is always something that you are always interested in doing. So our day program also does cooking classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays where they have the opportunity to learn different cooking skills of being
Yes.
able to learn how to make quick meals. For Howard, they have apartments. They're able to have different things where they can learn how to make different foods and different recipes. So being able to learn how to use an oven properly, how to use a stove, how to use like different knives without cutting themselves. So being able to learn those skills to be able to be successful in
Mhm.
living. If they ever decide to live on their own, they're able to, like what Howard said, be able to help. So those are all different things that we focus on when he is able to go into J program. So his J program is for individuals that have community jobs. So they're able to learn those skills to be able to maintain that job, to be able to say if there's someone giving them a hard time at work, what to do, who to talk to. So just being us to be able to give them that resource to be able to come back and say like this is what's
Mhm.
going on, this is how do I handle these types of situations. So Howard has come a very long way from where he has started from the beginning of his time of working here to be able to be at a place of work for 5 plus years to be able to say that, he has maintained a job since COVID.
It sounds like Sarah Howard, truly, you're a success story, and so
Yeah.
and such an inspiring person. You inspire me, Howard. I mean, truly. I mean, where you've come from and where you are, where you're at today. And it sounds like from what you're saying, Sarah, a lot of this is, Howard is naturally you're naturally talented.
That's
You have a
not
lot of
the
skills. You have a lot of talents, Howard, and it sounds like a lot of skills. And it
Mhm.
sounds like where Sarah and other folks who work at Little City really helped was they helped coach you, right?
Yeah.
They coach you from weightlifting, coach you to job training, coach you to be at a place where you can volunteer and give your talents to the community. Agree?
That's
Would you
not
agree with that?
Yeah, and that's not all.
I'm sure it's not all.
I was the backup for the hospital crew.
You're the backup for the hospital crew. So you're living a very fulfilling life. Would you agree with that, Howard?
I agree with that.
Okay. Do you think that your time, because you shared a little bit about your past, and that your time at Little City, because this is a big question, I want you to be honest here.
Yeah?
Do you feel like that you are better off from being part of Little City and getting some of the supports and coaching from Little City?
Yeah.
Do you have any final words that you want to say to
No.
anybody who's listening to this? Because this will be on the internet. Any message you want to share with anybody?
Oh.
No? Okay. How about you, Sarah?
Oh, I really wish Howard the best to whatever he decides to do. He has done a wonderful job, and no matter what he puts his mind to, he's able to be that success and make sure that he's able to show everyone that he can do it. So I just wish you the best with everything that you do, and just keep creating those goals 'cause I know that once you set them, you're gonna be able to make them.
Well,
Yeah.
well, perfect mic drop moment, Sarah. It's truly a pleasure, Howard, to spend this time with you. Thank you for joining Little City Big Voices, Howard and Sarah. Thank you.
Thanks for having us again.
You want me to read? At Little City, every voice matters, and your story helps shape a more compassionate and inclusive world. Stay tuned for more voices, more stories, and more meaning. Visit our website at littlecity.org. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. We're always looking for others to join our mission and share their time, talent, and treasure.
Little City is a nonprofit, for purpose organization operating for more than 65 years, serving children and adults with autism, intellectual and developmental disabilities, and those experiencing mental health challenges. We offer services in Chicago and the surrounding suburbs, with our main service area located in Palatine, Illinois. We provide residential living arrangement services for children and adults, a therapeutic day school, adult community enrichment and day services, recreational services including amazing arts, horticulture, and special recreation services, employment services, foster care and adoption, and community mental health services. Visit littlecity.org for more information.